factored in a little bit of downtime in her busy schedule, and it looks as though it'll stay like this for the next few days or so. Let's have a look at the satellite picture then. You can see this conveyor belt of clouds streaming in off the Atlantic. There's a lot of mild air in here, or relatively speaking mild. Quite a bit of cloud. There have been some breaks in the cloud across parts of Scotland and the southwest, but across the Midlands and parts of Lincolnshire here the cloud's been a little bit thicker. There's been some dribs and drabs of rain, so mild, yes, but if you haven't got any sunshine and you've got the spots of rain, perhaps it doesn't feel as mild as you might think, given the temperatures that we have today. And they are a little bit above the average. Now, there's some rain around across western Scotland. There's also this more general area, rain of getting into parts of Northern Ireland, so a damp second half of the afternoon for you here. Now, as far as the western coasts of Wales are concerned, cloudy skies here with one or two dribs and drabs of rain in the breeze, and there is a bit of a breeze out there today. And for Cornwall, say these northern coasts perhaps hanging on to a little bit more cloud, but generally speaking, this is actually the brightest part of the UK today. The further east you go, say, to southeastern England and the East Midlands in particular, this is where we've got the cloudier skies, and this is where it feels a little bit on the cool side, perhaps. So what happens through the evening hours and overnight tonight? Well, actually, not an awful lot. It stays mostly cloudy with some dribs and drabs of rain across the northern parts of the UK. Now, let's have a look at the temperatures tonight. We're talking about, say, 9 degrees in Belfast, exceedingly mild for this time of the year, even in Aberdeen itself around about +5. Compare that to what we should be typically seeing this time of the year, so around about 2 or 3 degrees. So that, of course, means that tomorrow morning, stepping out of that front door, heading towards the bus stop, it certainly will feel on the mild side once again. But the subtle differences for tomorrow are that we are actually going to get a little bit more sunshine, so that's a cheerful note for you here. Say across the Midlands, eastern England, and given the amounts of brightness or sunshine tomorrow, temperatures could get up to 13, maybe even 14 degrees, so perhaps a bit of spring in the air for the second half of the afternoon. Now, of course, we end the week, the working week, on a mild note, and the good news is that the weekend is going to stay mild. However, having said that, not necessarily sunny. In fact, let's take a look at Saturday's weather. It looks as though it'll be fairly cloudy across most parts of the UK, still mild though, and then you'll notice this rain, a hint of rain across Scotland and parts of Northern Ireland. That will slide gently across the country during Saturday night, so the remnants of the rain is somewhere in here very early on Sunday morning, but then by the time